Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. Today we're going over my predictions for the best quarterbacks day one of Madden 25. If you guys are new here, we post videos just like this one every single day. So if this is something you like, then you are in the right place. Now, I will say I am pre-recording this video by a few or so days, and we are currently in ratings week. Now, these aren't the Madden Ultimate Team ratings we're currently seeing, but they are the Madden Regs ratings. So these will be pretty similar to what we are actually getting in the order of which we actually get the quarterbacks. For example, EA drops their top 10 Madden Regs quarterbacks. Well, assume that at least majority of those players will be on the top 10 list. Like I said, I am recording this video a few days in advance before the ranking weeks go live. I am currently away on a little 3-day end of internship little trip, and I will be back on Thursday recapping everything that I have missed. But unfortunately, we got to do what we got to do, and we love to predict over here. I do think the quarterback position is one of the more straightforward, pretty easy to kind of predict positions. Obviously, Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, and he is going to come in at number one for me. Mahomes sells packs. He's been the cover athlete how many times? How many MVPs does this guy have? How many years has he been in the league? How many rings does he have? I mean, Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. Now, the question is, who comes in at number two? And how much better is Mahomes than the top guy? Also, Mahomes' release historically has been alright. Some people love it, some people hate it. I wonder how that is all going to play into Madden 25. Obviously, the first few months of Madden, the releases and the quarterback abilities aren't as prevalent, but as we go on later down the year, that stuff really starts to take a factor, so it all just depends of how good Mahomes is going to be all year, and his day one card is definitely going to give us a little bit of a feel of how that card is going to play going forward. But obviously, Mahomes is going to come in. I think he will start at an 86, 85 overall. So coming up next, it's got to be Lamar Jackson. I mean, he just won the MVP, had a crazy year. Yeah, he didn't perform in the playoffs like everyone thought he was with the Ravens, but it's Lamar Jackson. He is going to sell packs. People are going to want to use Lamar Jackson. As you guys see, his day one card last year was an 84 overall with 84 speed. I think we will get two 86 overall quarterbacks. As you guys can see here in this year, we got two and then a 185 and then a few 84s. I think Lamar Jackson and Mahomes are going to be those two top tier cards. Don't exactly know what overall they're going to be. I'm assuming 86, 85, but I would not be mad if the top quarterback was an 84. I also think Lamar Jackson, well, I hope, he should be the fastest quarterback in the game. It would only make sense, and therefore Lamar is going to be a stud day one. Coming in at number two, but Lamar Jackson's going to be a beast. Then number three gets interesting because there are a lot of quarterbacks that technically could be here. For me personally, I put Josh Allen, last year's Madden cover athlete, or I guess this year because we're currently on Madden 24, and he had a pretty good year with the Buffalo Bills. Also, Josh Allen sells packs. Like I've been saying all week, things that I look for in these videos are players that are going to sell packs, and Josh Allen, well, he is going to sell EA packs. He's a fan favorite, and his cards always play pretty good in Madden Ultimate Team. This is his day one card last year. We also got a free Core Elite Josh Allen just by logging in. Wasn't as good as this card, but I remember this card being an absolute stud day one, and I think the trend is going to continue with Josh Allen coming in at 3. Now, 4 could be a little bit interesting, but this is where I have Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I know. Now, hear me out before you guys click off this video. Jalen Hurts sells packs. Hurts cards are historically really good. Think back to a Zero Chill card. That was the really only good Hurts card we got this year, but that card was on every single person's team. Now, did Jalen Hurts have the craziest season last year? No, but this is a little bit of a projection, a little bit of predicting on EA's part. I think he is a EA favorite. I think Eagles fans play a lot of How many Eagles theme teams do you guys come against? Way too many. Eagles theme team historically is also really good in Madden, and historically they have good quarterbacks. So I feel like Jalen Hurts day one is going to be a top 5 quarterback. I also think he's going to have some upper tier speed, which again, everything we've seen gameplay wise so far, it looks like speed is going to be key. So having a fast quarterback like a Lamar or a Jalen Hurts is definitely going to be beneficial. Starting in the top 5, I have CJ Stroud. I mean, he was a 78 day one last year. So the fact that he is going to probably be an 84 It's kind of nuts, but CJ Stroud had a really good year. Also, the Texans are absolutely disgustingly loaded. So kind of like a little bit of projecting I think EA is going to do with Jalen Hurts. I think we could see a similar thing for CJ Stroud. Now, do I think CJ Stroud's a top 5 quarterback in the NFL today? No, but I do think he is going to be top 5 in EA's eyes. You got to think about it. He's a young guy. A lot of younger people will want to play with CJ Stroud. And the fact that, they can make a little bit of extra money by making CJ Stroud really good will not hurt EA's pockets day one of Madden. Now, coming in at number 6, I have Joe Burrow. Now, Burrow was hurt the entirety of last year, and I don't necessarily think EA is going to reward him by that, but I don't think they're going to tank his stock that crazily. I think he still is going to be a top 6 quarterback day one of Madden. Madden 24, he was number 3. Now, Burrow's day 1 card looks pretty solid, a little bit on the slower side, and like I said earlier, I think speed is going to be key in Madden 25. But again, Joe Burrow bleached his hair, looks super cool, and gonna be a day 1 stud in Madden 25. So coming in at number 7, I have Jordan Love. He was a 72 day 1 last year. This year, he's probably gonna be like an 83. Kind of crazy on the improvement. Now, I don't necessarily know if I think, it's up for debate if Jordan Love is a top 8 quarterback in the year. Think back to the beginning of the 24 season. He was all right. Started turning it up later in the year. Had a really good playoff run with the Packers. Now, fandom and how good you think people are what you did recently. And Jordan Love put on a show the last time we saw him play football, and I think EA is going to reward that a little more than they probably should. Also, going to get paid an absolute bag, and the Packers are a very exciting team this year, getting Josh Jacobs, same receiving core, some more years of development under Jordan Love's belt. I could see him being a pretty, top 10-ish quarterback, and I think EA, day 1 of Madden 25, are definitely going to put him at number 7. So 8, 9, and 10 are all in a very similar range, but at 8, I have Brock Purdy. He made it to the Super Bowl, a very terrible card we're looking at right here, but this is his 79 overall gold. I think we'll get Purdy coming in at an 83 day 1 of Madden 25, which I think will be about the 8th best quarterback in this game. I think Purdy is a good quarterback in the game, and not in the game, in real life. I think he gets way too much hate for what he does. He's a winning player, and I think EA will reward that. Also, 49ers theme teams and 49ers fans seem to always play Madden. We always run across so many Niner theme teams, so that means they'll spend money, try to rip packs, and try to get Brock Purdy on their virtual football team. At number 9, I have to have Aaron Rodgers in here. Now, I think Rodgers could potentially be left off this list, but it's Aaron freaking Rodgers. They're not leaving him off their top 10 quarterback list. EA knows people will want to spend money to get Rodgers on their squad. Again, EA is a business, so they want to make as much money as freaking possible the first few weeks of this game, and putting a really solid Rodgers card in packs will only benefit them. Also, he was number 92 on the NFL's top 100. Makes absolutely no sense, but he did not touch the field this year for more than 4 plays, but whatever. And I think EA knows that, and they're gonna, it's Aaron freaking Rodgers. He's coming in at 9. At 10, though, I have Dak Prescott. I don't know, it's just freaking Dak Prescott. I could be higher, could be lower. I couldn't leave Dak off this list because I do think he's a top 10 quarterback in the league. How does EA feel about him? I don't necessarily know. I feel like Dak is just in that tier of quarterbacks that just kind of gets forgotten about when it comes to certain things. And I didn't have Dak on this list originally. I had Jared Goff here, and I was like, oh wait, Dak is definitely better than Goff, but how does EA feel about that? So it is definitely interesting to see where Dak goes, but I do have him coming in at number 10. Just a few honorable mentions I want to throw out there. Obviously, Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford, I think very well could be top 10 quarterbacks day 1 of Madden 25. That's pretty much about it. Yeah, fellas, I hope you always have a fantastic rest of your day, and you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down below by dropping a like. It means the world to me and really helps out the channel. Now, that is everything I got. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and fellas, how many days away from Madden 25 are we? Because I cannot freaking wait. Let's freaking go. Peace.